In this 3-minute game review, we're looking at War Pips. So hit that subscribe button and let's get into the fight. War Pips is a strategic tug-of-war/RTS hybrid where you deploy different types of troops, vehicles, and weapons in order to overwhelm your opponent and win the lane. The game sports 16-bit pixel visuals. Nothing to write home about, but it gets the job done with major Broforce vibes. Scoring a 6 out of 10 for visuals and art style. The sound effects were heavy and impactful. And the rhythmic heavy metal soundtrack rivals the iconic Red Alert OST. Sound design gets an 8 out of 10. War Pip blends RTS elements with intensive resource management. Players are tasked to conquer maps sector by sector. Each area has its own lineup of enemies and potential rewards. Players only have a limited number of infantry, vehicles, and aircraft, with several resource generating structures and power-ups to support your units. The only way of acquiring these units and power-ups are either through buying them in the campaign screen or taking over enemy territory. And losing a mission means you lose the units. This forces the player to think very carefully before attacking each sector, as the cost could potentially outweigh the rewards. When in combat, the player is given several dollars every few seconds to spend on deploying units and weapons on the field. Once deployed, there will be little control over the units except for a general defend or attack command. Every enemy unit killed grants XP, and XP is spent on either cash boosts, increased unit limits, or increased unit rank and power. Winning or losing a mission grants additional supplies and units, and allows the player to upgrade their unit stats and purchase new and more devastating weapons of war. The gameplay is really easy to learn, but difficult to master. There are some slight balancing issues though. This results in a breezy and easy early game start, but the difficulty eventually evens out much later in the game, and you will be sure to get hours upon hours of fun. Gameplay scores a solid 9 out of 10. The satirical approach to the story and setting of a pseudo-hyper-involved Western superpower is hilarious, with some solid writing to support the farce. I would give a 9 out of 10 for story and setting. War Pips can be as casual or as serious as you want it to be. The gameplay is deceptively simple, but there was clearly a lot that went into its design and balance. My only real gripe is that there is no multiplayer, because this would have been so much fun with friends. I highly recommend War Pips, especially at its current low price. If you prefer a more peaceful strategy game, check out our other video on strategy games that have been recently released. Otherwise, like and subscribe for more 3-minute reviews.